It's no secret that the all-seeing eye of video surveillance does not sleep. Cars disappearing into unknown directions, ghosts wandering, people teleporting. You would never have believed it if it hadn't been filmed on surveillance cameras. Keep watching till the very end, you won't regret it. In the United States, Vivian Gomez's Facebook page was blasted with comments after she posted this outlandish video. This strange creature was caught on surveillance cameras near her home. Some commenters suggested it was a humanoid, others suggested it was fake, others wrote about a childish prank. But look at the way it moves. What do you think about this? Share your opinion in the comments. Just look at how this ordinary house cat reacted to visitors. Quite an unusual greeting, don't you think? We can only wonder why it attacked the two men. The funniest thing too is how the victims reacted. Be vigilant, Big Brother is watching you. Cameras film your every action without bias. Give that thief an Oscar. Some thieves, however, do not act so openly. Just take a look at the links they go to in order to get their favorite drink for free when they don't have enough money to buy it. Perhaps this woman suffers from kleptomania and doesn't care what she steals. She took what she could get. Are you still doubting the reality of telekinesis? Then just look at what this girl is doing. Of course, it's a joke, but it's pretty funny, right? Do you believe in supernatural powers? Burglars never cease to amaze us with their absurd antics. Imagine the thought process that went into hitting their partner with a brick rather than the storefront. It's a good thing this guy didn't take up shot putting. Whether you choose to believe in the supernatural or not, instant karma is real. This guy who tried to snatch a purse from this woman's hand was met with karma in the form of a bus driver holding a bat in hand. This man wasn't fazed by the situation and dropped the unlucky thief off at the next stop to the police. In New Zealand, shopkeepers understand that the customer always comes first. And until they serve the first person in line, no burglar can stop them. Russian saleswomen also know how to serve customers. Get in line, and I don't care if you're waving a gun around. Huh, who taught this bird to steal? And the interesting thing is that she chose the higher priced bill over the shiny pennies. Why do you have to be so clumsy? Everything was going so well. This athlete couldn't beat the winning ribbon though. Everyone knows how tricky monkeys are and how skilled they are at thievery. But to push a bus driver aside and steal his cash? This guy has a lot to learn from the other bus driver who managed to stop that thief. Those who work in the service and sales industries never forget the customer comes first. Even if it's a seagull looking to feast on some crackers, one can only wonder which flavor it picked, bacon or cheese. Here's some footage of one of the most spontaneous robberies. It took the man only 20 seconds to figure out that there was something valuable in the armored truck. And he was right. The metal bucket contained about $1.6 million worth of gold. This extraordinary robbery took place in Midtown Manhattan, New York. Surprisingly, neither the money collectors nor passersby paid any attention to the thief, even though it was quite obvious that he wasn't having an easy time, stopping for a breath of air every now and then. What's even more surprising is that the collectors left their trunk open and unattended, even with such valuable cargo on board. Everyone loves chips, of course, but smashing the glass doors of a store just to steal some chips? Chips are fine and all, but what about something to drink? Seems like that's why the thief went back to grab some energy drinks. Do you live in a country house? What have you decided to do with your backyard? This couple clearly doesn't want to spend the family budget on a barbecue with their neighbors. The funniest part is how they played it cool when they spotted a car passing by, practically invisible. The security cameras see all though. And this is an example of how spontaneous robberies are not always as successful as stealing gold from an armored car. The thief never managed to get into the car and decided to make a grab for something inside the building. Find me a more senseless fall during a robbery. This clip goes to show that there's a reason we learn math in school. A larger object will never go through a smaller hole. Hi, are you open? The nonchalance of the salesman and the man falling through the floor, simply astonishing.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Billy. I'm fine.
What is bad luck and how do you deal with it? Or maybe it's just a complete lack of attention. Do you need a mat by your front door? It's cheap, free even, but it seems that this thief didn't quite like the design and returned it back to its place. You probably shouldn't take a phone from the hands of your elders while they're browsing the news. You might not only get a good whacking for it, but also lose your motorcycle helmet. Strange. Why would Myanmar cops want to smash a surveillance camera? The cops must be thieves. Or did they just disguise themselves as law enforcement officers? Anyway, they didn't end up breaking the camera. And this store in Wandapai, Pakistan gives us the classic theft strategy, with some of the criminals distracting the clerk with questions and others making it out with something of value. It's unbelievable that this trick still works. It was too late for the salesman to realize that 2 expensive phones had been stolen. Imagine this, you wake up in an amazing mood, get ready to lead a productive day, enter your garage and half the door is gone. Only one question comes to mind. For what? The dog's reaction is also surprising. The dog that probably should have protected its owner's property. For the first time in history, a very unique fight. In the leftmost corner, we have a hammer, and in the rightmost, a chair. In Russia, a customer helped a salesperson deal with a thief by grabbing the first thing in sight. Here's another comical situation. What did this thief expect when deciding to steal such a bulky item? In Russia, a chair might be the best way to protect yourself, especially in the hands of a daredevil. In Poland, though, women make do with the usual cleaning supplies, like for example a high-pressure washer. The audacity, too, trying to steal a car from right under the owner's nose. Let's take a break from unlucky thieves and turn our attention elsewhere, to something a bit more romantic. This man knows how to please. He asked the salesman to put on a lovely song and invited a woman to dance. How adorable. Judging by the salesman's reaction, the couple definitely made his day. This thief really liked the look of a package left by the house's door, except he was largely unsuccessful in stealing the package and turning a profit. Know who you're robbing, or at least know the weapon.
You see this motherfucker just tried to take the car?
Criminals can't stop amusing us with their silly antics. Where did this thief expect to go? Getting into a bus blocked by the police. Fine, this last guy might have been a bit confused, but this dude breaks all the records for stupidity. Really? Hiding in a tiny palm tree? His genius knows no bounds. The protagonist in this clip again is a chair. What could have caused an elephant to become so angry at a checkpoint in Coimbatore, India remains a mystery. Fortunately, the angry animal vented its anger on a chair and went about its business. If you needed another reason not to rob a woman worrying about her family's finances, here it is. In Indonesia, these lads paid for their actions with their health and freedom. These Canadian criminals, judging by this video, have their own approach to robbery. They used a truck to break the doors and steal an ATM, leaving a real mess behind. Do your dogs ask to go for a walk? Be careful with doors. It's a good thing the girl's mother was around. One might wonder which oil or wax this couple uses on their hardwood floor. Keep the change. I don't need any more. I just don't have enough for my purchase. This Russian thief from Yekaterinburg has got a sense of humor, taking 1,000 Russian rubles, about $14, from the wallet of an unsuspecting woman before putting it back where it belonged. That's all for today, folks. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to always stay in the loop. See you soon!